Hi everyone, welcome to Diane's Designs and Boutique. Today we're going to create a cute fall kitchen cutting board. We're going to start off with our kitchen cutting board surface and some of our Chalkology paste. We're going to add some of the paste to our little color tray and put some water in it to water it down, more like a paint. Then we're going to use our placement tape and tape off the top part of the cutting board. This will give us a nice clean line at the top of the cutting board. Now we'll just use a paintbrush and paint on that white Chalkology paste that we watered down. It will act just like a paint. We're going to apply one good coat and get that dry, and then just go back and touch up any areas that may need a second coat. I want this pretty much fully covered. Once it's completely dry, you can go ahead and remove your placement tape. Now we're going to use this cute napkin I found, and we're just going to cut around the pumpkin motif that's on the napkin because I only want to use that part. We will be using a piece of the Autumn Phrases transfer, and I'm just checking to see how much space I'm going to need and where I need to place the pumpkins. Now I will be placing a thin coat of Mod Podge down where the napkin will be placed on the kitchen cutting board. I will be using our drying tool to get the Mod Podge completely dry before adding the napkin. Now that the Mod Podge is completely dry, I'm going to be separating the back part of the napkin off. I only want that very top layer that the print is on. Some napkins have two layers of white paper and some just have one. And just take your time when doing this. Be gentle so that you don't tear the motif of the napkin. Now that I have the napkin placed on the cutting board where I'm going to attach it, I'm just going to use some parchment paper and my craft iron and lay the parchment paper down and then iron on top. That will melt the Mod Podge underneath and seal the napkin to the board. Now that I let the napkin cool down a bit, I'm going to take a nail file and I'm going to file in the downward direction only. You don't want to seesaw back and forth. I'm going to go down with my nail file and remove the extra paper from the edges. Now we're just going to line up the reusable adhesive back silkscreen transfer onto the cutting board exactly where we want it. I've chosen to use bark and jade Chalkology paste as it goes with the colors that are in the napkin. Now we're just going to give our paste a good stir, and using a squeegee, we're going to apply the colors to the clear screen area of the transfer and then just pull it up. Simple and easy. Now I'm just going to use the chenille side of my fuzzing cloth to clean the transfer with just plain water. No soap, anything like that, just water. Just spray it down really well and then wipe it down with a damp cloth or one of our board erasers work really great. You're just going to wipe it down on the front and back and then leave it sticky side up to dry. You can also take them in and just wash them in your kitchen sink. Once the transfer is completely dry, you're just going to put it back on the really shiny side of the backer sheet that you took it off of, and it's ready for its next use. Now I'm going to add a second layer of Mod Podge over the decoupaged napkin area, and that will completely seal it, and just let that dry. Now to add some cute embellishments, I'm just going to take a little sprig of greenery and some jute twine and start wrapping that around the handle several times. And then we're just going to add a cute bow to finish off this beautiful piece of decor. This little cutting board is so fun, easy, and quick to create. They would make adorable housewarming gifts, or if you're invited to a little dinner party and you want to give the host a little something, these are perfect. And you can make a bunch of them in just a matter of 30 minutes. If you would like to grab this kit for yourself, just comment fall cutting board in the comment section of this video and I'll send you a link.